G'day one and all, how you all going? My name is Commander Black Starlord at your service, and welcome back to another replay of the World of Tanks Panther. Now, I love this medium tank. Other people don't like it, but I do. It suits the way I like to play, which is using camouflage and also sniping. That's just how I like to play. Now, I've got 3 interesting games for you today to watch, and we'll talk about them as the game progresses, and we'll talk about why I did certain things the way I do them. Now, this first match is, of course, standard battle. I don't mind the map, but it's a hard one to use for light and medium tanks. Artillery can be hard, depends on where you put your artillery at. I'm thinking, which way do I want to go? Now, if you go down the A line, that's where a lot of heavies in that one are going down. But there is a couple of good spots there. You can use camouflage and stuff like that to shoot from. You can go down the 9-0 line. I wouldn't recommend going to the centre unless you've got a faster tank. But I'll choose to go down this one where we're positioned. And I can use the terrain to my advantage. And this person here almost stopped, so I almost ran into him. I don't know why they do that. But I like to go down this line with this tank because I can use the terrain to my advantage. Now you can use a terrain at the 0 and 1 line, but a lot of heavies like to go down there. And it's a lot harder to fight using this tank, and especially if you've got artillery, you can't use the cover to use the rocks, the angles of the rocks and all that to your advantage, because you're going to have look at it. I've got 1, 2, there's already, I think 3 tanks, 4 tanks going down that way. Alright. No heavies come up here so far, but here is a good spot. If you want to try to find a good spots for sniping, like I want to creep over here or try to get into one of those bushes if I can. There is 2 tanks here. So we want to try to position ourselves so we can get a shot on and back away quickly. That must be behind cover. I missed. I'll back away a bit and try to use terrain. And position myself in a different spot. Hopefully I can use the tanks, but it's mediocre protection. Now that's the more threat, that one. Now I'll take a shot at that one. So I'm just trying to get in position and miss that one, which is annoying. That time I got him. Come on, one more shot. And somebody else killed him. Damn it, he just steal my kill. I don't mind if they do, but it just gets frustrating. You put so much effort into shooting at one tank and they just... That's it, got a piece of this one. I'm just going to sit here and just pop whatever I can into him. Damn it. So I'm just trying to use this ridge line to my advantage. Oh, see, we just stay in one spot all the time. The artillery eventually does find you. I've got to get 6 cents on this camera. Got a piece of him. Wow. Now I'm in trouble here. Well, that's one dead. There's one here. I'm just going to try to... Got a shot on him. 2 dead. I'm like, oh boy, I'm probably going to get surrounded here. Surprised him there. I didn't see this little tank earlier, so ram into him. He dies. I don't care about dying now because I've just got 3 kills. Yeah, I'm pretty much dead here. I knew I was dead. Artillery was at me, tank destroyers popping shells into me. But that was a hyper aggressive situation. We didn't have any other supports there to help us out. I think I followed the other. I'll just keep this one playing till it ends. I'm like looking at where we got. There's a potential chance they could win, still win here, but I don't think we did. We got a defeat on this one, I think. But I got 3 kills on it. I'm like, wow. Now, tank destroyer. Surprised. Didn't even notice that one there. I would have gone to that corner first. Now he knows it's there. Yep, he's dead. These two are about to die. They're pretty much surrounded. You got tank destroyers, and you've got 2 artillery still in play, 2 tank destroyers in play, 2 mediums in play, and a heavy in play versus a heavy and a medium stuck on this map. It's not the best scenario to be, especially where they are that bottleneck. He's just going to go firing forward, hoping he can do something to this. But he's not doing too well against the damage-wise to it. And the last one, so yeah, yep. As soon as I got onto the camera, he died. Yeah, he was pretty much surrounded. No hope, no help surviving that one. But I got 3 kills. Kind of fair enough. I rammed into one of them. I had to keep that one because the way the game was played and how over aggressive it was. Where is the other cat? Oh, come on. Maybe he'll. Sorry, did my fault. I clicked on top, but didn't come up. So here we are. Okay, as you can see, defeat, but I've got a sharpshooter, which I like that weapon. We got duelist, and we got fire for effect. Now, even though I'm surprised I got, I'm happy getting 3 kills or more, but most of the time I get 3 kills is where we lose really badly. We've got 13,000 for that one, 21 shots fired, 18 hit, and 14 penetrate. It's not the best, but I'm not complaining. It is asset for. I do like this tank. And as you can see what I've got on here, I've got crew vents. I might replace these ones with gun layer and something else. I'll go to the next replay of this one, the Panther. The Panther. I'm trying to build up to the Panther 2. Then I want to throw this crew into the Panther 2. Panther 2. Panther 2, yeah. Now, if I realised about crew move, how I should play with the crews earlier, I would have reapproached this game totally different from the beginning. I would have concentrated on probably one tech tree to start with, which would have been Germans. German or Russian, and then only bought premium tanks for those ones and got crews, probably not even crews from. I would just probably put my other crew into those premium tanks. Or it actually comes with crew, doesn't it? Yeah. But I would have just got rid of the premium tank crew and put them somewhere else temporarily so I could train up other tank drivers. Now this one, I'm thinking medium tank. There's no point going down the CB line, 09 line. That's just, I don't really like those spots. They're more or less for snipers. That could be useful for this tank, but there's not much cover there, not much protection you can use. I've got a big long gun on it. I'm happy with how this tank works. So what I'm thinking of here, I'm thinking going down to the 2 and 3 line, right, and playing around there. trying to use the terrain to my advantage, right, and to the team's advantage. Like try to spot. There's lots of little dips and gullies you can put a tank into and cover areas and cover multiple areas at one time. And if you're good enough, you can just zip around these areas. And you see this dip here, I can use that there. Now I'm going to push forward a bit here because I want to. The enemy hasn't pushed forward too hard. And I want to see what tanks are coming around the corner. If they're worthwhile staying here and fighting them, or if not, backing off and letting the our artillery to have a pin at them. And he's gone to that rock just to have a more or less. I don't know why he's trying to that side of the rock, but I'm not going to hang around. Like I'm going to look, see. Okay, that's a big tank. Now I can damage that, I think. But he's backed right off, so there must be something else. Let a bigger tank go through. That's my motto. I'm like, nope. We've got big tanks like the KV5 there and all that. They want to have a play around with him. If I can get shot off, snap shot off, I'll do so. Hope you're not concentrating on me. But I'm pretty much a one-shot kill to some big tanks, especially tank destroyers. Trying to kick angle. Oh yeah, I can hit this thing, I forgot. Now this is one here, interesting. 3 tanks pretty much box this poor little sucker in. Like, I mean, he's got nowhere to go. There's one tank, there's 3 tanks just boxing him in, and everybody's just taking pot shots at him. I mean, this is how aggressive this one has been. Literally, they just surrounded him. I'm a bit disappointed I didn't get the last kills. Like, I would have been happy if I got the kill there. But this is what I call hyper-aggressive gameplay. And we've got tanks up there, we've got tanks there. See how they just really want, every tank seems to want to charge forward to their death. Like he's died. Can't get a shot at him. I'm looking at the other tanks up there too, so I'm worried about them. See, look at this again. 1, 2, 3 tanks. Just poor little, that one tank had nowhere to go. And everybody just got pocketing shots at it. I mean, this is just psycho. I don't normally, most tanks would normally, they would be a bit more cautious. They'll back around, they'll trade shots. But not literally just go all together and just sort of like, hey, guess what, we're just going to say, hello, how are you today, and just surround you. I mean, this is a hard, like, I didn't even penetrate that tank. So I decided to go walk about by myself. I'm looking for the 2 artillery in the game here. I'm not worried about the other ones. I'll let the heavies take care of them. I'm not worried about tank destroyer because I know where he was spotted. And yeah, somebody else is just capping their flag now. Now I could just go cap the flag. But I'm hunting. Here we are. This is what I'm hunting. One more. That's 1 down. Now I'm hunting down the second one. Quickly just basically re-heal. He knows where I am, so no point. I was like, I should have curved it. But so I got a feeling he's down here too somewhere. I couldn't see anything he came from, but I knew where he came from. Waiting for it. Got him. That's 2 artillery I got Now I'm happy. I'm happy to pick and shit now. All I gotta do now is just go straight. We got a victory for it. I was hoping to get what's her name to do something else. I was hoping to get back to the cap circle, but yeah, we got a victory for it, which is kind of annoying. Now, off. I was really wrapped with this one because I got the Mastery Badge Class 2, and we've got Snap Shooter. Did I get those 2 kills? Yeah, and I got that one there, which basically means you've got to kill 2 enemy artilleries, which I did. I was really wrapped about that because everybody else ignored the artillery. I'm like, thank God they ignored it, because I just went down there and got both of them, and I was quite happy getting those two kills. Like, I can get 3 kills, I can get 4 kills and that, but it's a lot harder to do so. But this tank here is a beautiful tank. Now I might look at changing the weapon. I'll have a look at it today, later, changing the weapon of it, and also might consider removing these 2 off it, because I like using those 2 because I do like to camp, would be the word like hide in the bushes, because that's not the best armored vehicle in the world. I'll have a look at it tonight or today, or might have got time to. I'll have a look at it and see what I can actually put onto modify, maybe improve. I've got crew and ventilation. I might change those 2, but I'm trying to get to the next tank, which is the Panther 2. So I'll have a look at the last replay. Now that replay was probably one of the most aggressive games besides the KV2, and the other one before that was a very those games were very hyper aggressive, because what you had to do was get in the top 10, alright, to get the best one achievement or something like that. And everybody was going for it. Even light tanks were trying to get it too, which is kind of funny. You get the little light tanks trying to kill you, and so trying to get the top 10 in the matches and that. Now, this one here is a very interesting game. I played this one probably a bit. I've been trying to figure out good ways to play this one from this angle, because a lot of heavies will go down to the 3 and 4 line. They'll end up going down there, which is J3 and J4, and also F3 and F4. A lot of heavies always go down that way, which I decided to use to my advantage as well, because I'm thinking, well, I can help the heavies out by spotting. I can try to get into like a little nook and cranny somewhere and peek over the ridges and stuff like that. I know I can do damage with this little tank, but I know I'm up against a lot of the more aggressive tanks. Here I thought about staying here, but I said no, I can't. Oops, I did wrong. I didn't realise I was rock. I was too busy thinking about other things. Because there's a good little camping spot there. I decided to go down the beach. I don't know why, because I was thinking, oh yeah, I can use this. I like this sound effect also, but I can use this to my advantage. Go around to these trees and spot. So I've got the camo net and I've got binoculars. I can just sit on a rock there and just spot anything that comes around that corner. Because anything, so you've got this other tank here. He decided to. Okay, he's gone bug. I'd say no point sitting there because he's not moving forward. I've got to move forward because the only way I can do it. So I want to try to use the terrain to my advantage here. Hello, hello, what have we got here? I fired a shot into that, and yeah, it's right. No, you don't want to play that. That's a big. I'm thinking that I'm not going to hang around here. I'm thinking to myself, what do I do? I'm like, ouch, that hurt a lot. Heal the ammo thing so I won't explode. See if I actually get a shot on one of these tanks if I can. And no, I said bugger it. There's no point staying there. I can't get a good line of sight. So I decided to go have a look what else I've got around. I said there's no point me hanging around there. One shot, one to the left, and that's what they'll do to me. They'll just kill me. So I'm thinking, well, I might as well do something else and try to go to another spot if I can actually be useful. That spot was definitely not for me to play around with. Mental note, don't go down there again if you've got those big heavy tanks against you. Now here I decided to have a look around. What have we got here? I'm just going to take pot shots into this, into the cheeks of this thing because that I'm going to go for. I've got to wait for him to come out. I'm not going to. I might as well sit here because I know he's going to come out. The tank destroyer's gone around there for attack and try and take him on. He's thinking about it anyway. And we've got to try and snapshot of that one. Critical hit, yeah, in other words, basically stunned his crew probably. Here he comes out again. Now fired right down the centre of that one. Which I managed to fire his plate, which is quite good, and I managed to kill him, which I was really rapt about. Now I'm looking at where I was thinking of going back the other way, but he got. So I lost. What about that? They took care of him. So where else could I go on this map? I'm looking where they're trying to figure out where those destroyers are and stuff like that. So I'm thinking, oh, I might as well move forward eventually. Come on. I'm looking now. I'm very cautious because I'm pretty much a one-shot kill. The artillery, they've got two. So there's two artillery, two tank destroyers left in the game, and a medium. Yeah. I'm thinking where. Yeah, okay, we know where the artillery, we know where the tank destroyer is. So I'm trying to get a pot shot on him. Damn it, missed. So there's the medium. Now it's just a matter of finding now where the tank is. Now we've got one medium and two artillery. Now here you got to be careful. Where are I made a mistake trying to crawl up there. Which you don't want to try to crawl up there. You can't make it up there in that tech. Mental note: don't try to drive up there again. So let's go down. Oh, there goes the other. And he's going to die in a minute. Not fast. I wasn't fast enough to get there. If I went the other way, I probably could have got to him, but I was a bit worried about where those other two tanks were. So that was an interesting battle. I would have preferred to get one more kill in there, but I got this achievement. Mission completed. Damage to heavy tanks destroy and survive. So I'm happy with that. A versatile warrior. Normally I would be afraid of some of those bigger tanks, but it depends on where you can hit them and how you can actually hit them. I use those rockets to my advantage. and stuff like that. I only got a Mastery Class 3 on that one, which is I'm happy with, but it's not the best, not the worst. Got 1 kill, which is fired 7 shots, hit 6 times, and penetrated 3 times, which is not the best, but not the worst. Really, how much points did I give for that one? 5,000, which is, yeah, it's okay. But it is a nice looking tank. It's just a matter of using it in the right time, using it in the right spot. I can't wait for the Panther 2. That's what I want to get out next. So, I didn't know that. When the trucks drove past there. That's something unusual you don't get to see. You don't really pay attention when you're in the game itself. Huh. You don't really pay attention to that. But anyway, that's the end of this one. I've got the Panther 10 to have a look at next, I believe. Let's have a quick look. Yep, Panther 10 is going to be the next one we're going to have a look at. My name is Commander Black Starlord at your service, signing off. Thank you again for watching my videos, and all comments are welcome. You have a great day now.